Hello, my friends. I've got some unexpected news. One of my rat girls, Olympia, has turned up pregnant. I just noticed today, and so you're probably asking, well, how can she just turn up pregnant? Like, didn't you separate them? Well, I actually did, but as you all know, I built a cardboard playhouse for the rats, and I keep the boys and the girls separated in the cages, but sometimes during the nights I take either group out and let them stay in the playhouse overnight, since the rats are nocturnal animals. They're pretty active during the night, and they'll be running around playing and exploring and stuff. But Olympia really, really likes to jump. And there's been many times where I've seen her when I've got them out during the evening before I go to bed, where she's jumped onto the floor or from the couch, since I have a ramp from the playhouse going down to the couch. She's jumped from the couch up to the girl's cage and climbed around on top of that. And she's also been able to jump from that cage down to the boys' cage, and since the bars in the boys' cage are further apart, she's been able to squeeze in there. And there's been a couple of times where I've found her in there in the morning when I've woken up, though at those times she didn't end up pregnant like this time. But apparently all the circumstances came together for her to be in heat, basically, at the same time as she went in there. And I don't know which one of the rats is the father at this point. I'll probably tell when the rat babies come out, whoever is the father. But I don't know exactly how it works. Perhaps there might be more fathers, because all four of the boys are basically sexually developed at this point. They're all adults, so could have been just one of them, or all of them, or a couple of them who had some playtime with her. I don't know, since I never, I wouldn't be able to tell at this point. But when the babies come out, I'm gonna show pictures of the babies when I'm able to touch them and move them around. I'm gonna have to be a bit careful with that. Once they're newborn, I'm gonna have to leave them 2 or 3 weeks with Olympia for her to take care of them, since I don't want to cause any undue stress. The rat world is pretty brutal and hardcore. Rat mummies eat their sick and stillborn babies if they come out dead, stillborn or sick. And if they are too stressed, or if you cause them too much stress, their instincts basically tell them that the babies aren't safe, so let's eat the babies to get the nutrition and energy back and try again next time. So I'm gonna have to be very careful to take care of them. But once the babies are out and safe and grown, I'm gonna have to check their gender, and then slowly, once they've grown a bit, to start doing introductions with the other girls and the other boys, depending on whatever gender they are. And for now, I'm going to have to keep the other girls permanently, as you see here, in the playhouse, because rat girls are very maternal, even if they themselves haven't had babies. So I want to avoid them basically stealing the babies from Olympia. So I'm gonna have to keep them permanently for a couple of weeks in the playhouse. I do have a smaller cage, but the thing is, the timing is very, very dumb, because for my birthday were a couple of days ago, and I got some money from my dad, so I got myself both a new 1-year gym membership, get the health and workout mention in here in the video, of course. But I also got myself a gerbil boy. I'll probably stick a picture in here of him as well, a couple of pictures. His name is Scabbers, and he's currently occupying that cage. And he's not entirely used to me yet. I've only had him for a couple of days, and he's still pretty scared of me. So there is really no way I will be able to relocate him. So for now, as you can see here in this picture, if I remember to put one in, Olympia is all alone in her nesting in the girl's cage for now. So that's just how it's gonna be. I always thought that, like, oh well, when I'm full-time working, I'll let a couple of my rats breed with each other so I can have some more rats. Thought that I would have enough time to prepare. But that's not how reality is most of the time. So I'm gonna become a real rat dad for real now. And probably, like, when you have children yourself, you're never really as ready as you want to be, and you never expect it, I suppose. So it's all fucked, but this is how it's gonna be. I'm kind of scared and I'm anxious because there's so much that could go wrong. I'm really worried. I just want the babies to come out okay, and I want everything to be fine with Olympia. I don't want her to be hurt or die during childbirth. So there's so much that could go wrong, but I'm probably just overthinking it. Wish me luck. Wish Olympia luck. As soon as there are any developments, I will post more. I'm really sorry for being away for so damn long. The time I used to have on the weekends for making videos or making short clips or short postings on this channel is completely gone now, because I'm part-time working at a restaurant, and I'm working like 6 to 10 hour shifts Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So that's how it's gonna be. That was it. That's all, I think. Like I just said, I will keep y'all updated when there's any changes or any news. Since she's been nesting, and she's pretty big and swollen and round by now, it seems that the babies are going to be due any day now, since she's isolating herself and she's nesting and stuff. Yeah, as you can hear, I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm sure it'll be fine. See you guys next time.